Hello there, my very good friends. On today's wrestling news, some devastating injury news from WWE.
A huge match is planned for Raw's debut on Netflix.
Lil Wayne confirmed for All In a way.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yep.
And Kevin Owens has named the 3 things he doesn't like about Cody Rhodes. I'm Adam Wilborn.
Okay, let's go.
This is the news.
I love that video so much. I learned about it from you guys saying it in the office. And then I watched him pressing the button on his little machine with his trains.
What a great time.
It's the best video of all time.
Yeah.
Second best video of all time after whatever Costco guy video is.
Yes.
I'm a Costco guy, I've decided now. I was there last night. I was feeling the energy. We need the double chunk chocolate cookie.
Yes.
We're just burying the lead here. Let's just wrap up. Speaking of just not covering the news, by the way, Mark Lee Willis, thank you very much.
Thank you, mate.
Appreciate it. Very generous.
If you want to send us any more presents, you can find the address on the website, or just send us money directly.
No.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. We've got a cameo. So.
I mean, if you want to send me money, no. Jokes aside, it's very generous of you. Thank you very much. Right, let's begin with some devastating. Let's begin. We're 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
With some devastating WWE injury news.
This is awful.
Bronson Reed is out potentially until after WrestleMania 41. He jumped off of War Games and wrecked both of his feet. He's got a broken foot. He's having foot surgery. I think he tweeted yesterday that he was having it today. So, he's having surgery. But according to Big Bad Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio, he's having foot surgery and he's going to be out for months. It is a long-term injury. People in WWE don't expect him to be back until after WrestleMania. That is a bit of a sucker punch. We spoke about this with Hologram the other day. Like, all injuries suck, obviously, but like, especially when someone's just rolling and getting over and like cooking, as the kids say. Bronson Reed fits that bill in WWE. Someone they've elevated over the past 2 or 3 months to the point where he was. It just felt like a natural addition to the War Games store. The Rollins stuff's been great. The Braun stuff has been particularly my cup of tea. And now he's hurt. Wrestling's inherently dangerous, man. Like, it's a profession that everyone who enters it understands the risk and like a degree of injury stuff is expected. I will say it's quite telling that Adam Copeland injured himself jumping off the cage. Yeah. Right? And it's very, very telling the level of criticism that Adam Copeland received for that spot versus Bronson Reed. It's almost like the 2 different companies get different treatment online sometimes. Personally, I don't blame either of them. Do what you want. It's your body. Yeah. But yeah, some people are a bit tribal with it. But hey, there you go. Best wishes to Bronson Reed. I think he's had a really great 6 months or so. And while I don't think he was guaranteed a WrestleMania spot, he'd definitely be in the contention.
Yeah, the bare minimum you're thinking Andre the Giant or something like that, aren't you? Best year on the main roster for best year in WWE for Bronson Reed, without question. Real shame this. Horrible end to the year for him. Get well soon, obviously. Like you say, these risks happen, especially if you're jumping off a War Games cage, but I suppose if you're going to do it on your big occasion, and that was, him showing out at Survivor Series. It's a shame, but like I say, I think he's established himself now within WWE, and hopefully when he returns, he won't be just sort of lost in the shuffle of Mania season now. He'll be like, right, we're going to have some big plans for him, because, if you've got a new champion you've crowned post-WrestleMania, for example, and you want a major threat to them, Bronson Reed's a perfect guy.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing, right? Maybe it wasn't the most responsible thing in the world to jump off the cage. Maybe, it could have been avoided. Who knows? I'll tell you what, it was really cool.
It was a great spot, yeah.
It was really cool. So
get well soon to Bronson Reed.
And look, he knows. He understands what he's up to. He tweeted afterwards, like, this moment rocked, brother. Like, he's a real one. He's a real one.
And I'm no doctor, but I believe that your foot is quite important if you want to be a wrestler. So understandable he's going to be out for a while.
There you go. A spate of foot injuries. Big Boom AJ, another big man.
Yes.
Yeah, but he unlike the Chad Big Boom AJ versus the Virgin CM Punk, who, I've got a little foot, I'll have to... I'm just being a dick, don't listen to me.
Oh, well, speaking of CM Punk, actually, segue.
I love me some CM Punk.
Well, you'll be excited, because on the debut of Monday Night Raw on Netflix, which is January 6th, very easy to remember that one, a huge match has been planned involving CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Big with the scoop skis if you go to the doctors at the moment, because Dr. Chris Featherstone dropped this on, don't ask your own doctor about
I prescribe you one scoop.
Yes, Dr. Chris Featherstone, PhD on X, who's been dropping loads of stuff recently. Yes, there's Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. Currently slated to occur on the debut episode of Raw, I have been informed, which makes all the sense in the world. They've got a lot of stuff they clearly want to get through, but also the WrestleMania card is very much up in the air, isn't it?
Interesting. I think this is a very interesting placement of this match beyond the Netflix episode being a big show and them wanting to put a big match on there. I think there might be some brothering going on here, brother. There's some whispers that maybe CM Punk doesn't see the Rollins feud as the story for him, and that maybe he's got his eyes on the Gunther's, the Codys, the Roman Reigns, the world title and main event programs. It's interesting. Look, it's WrestleMania season, Chief. People are going to be jostling for spots and positioning themselves in places. And look, I'm sure this is going to be good, because I actually believe that these two hate each other in real life.
Yes.
Like, I don't think for a second that CM Punk wants to share oxygen with Seth Rollins or vice versa.
Yeah.
Rollins, he called him a cancer a few years ago. Like, so, and you never know when people are working, of course, but like Seth is he sometimes speaks pretty freely of things.
He doesn't hold back.
Yeah, he's gone in on people like Will Ospreay in the past, for better or worse, and I love the I love the backstage permutations of this.
And the good thing for fans is next year is the biggest year ever for WWE. And there's so many occasions for big things to happen. You don't think, oh no, they're going to burn through that. What are they going to have for the Royal Rumble? Yeah. All the Saturday night's main events they've got, Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania. Like, you ain't going to struggle for big matches.
If you're a Fed head, you're going to be fiending.
You're going to be eating good.
You are.
You're not going to be starving like certain wrestlers say they are.
Yeah, there you go. You're going to be fat, like me.
Yeah.
At the moment.
I just want to start properly in January. Don't worry about it.
Well, I say that every year.
I've given up, so.
Yeah, I've given up on life, to be honest. Right, so the news of the biggest ship jumping of the year. He was in WWE this year. Next year he's going to be in AEW. Lil Wayne is all elite because AEW has made $1 million so far.
They have.
In Texas.
I forgot about Lil Wayne's rap.
Yeah, ticket sales. So All In is going to Texas next year. Dallas, Fort Worth area, I believe.
Yeah.
You know, my sister's moving to Texas. I was like, hey, I could just hop over there and go to the show. Turns out Texas is as big as Europe.
Yes.
So
not as easy as we thought.
So maybe not. Maybe that's not so feasible.
Starcade's going on though, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, Starcade's back. Comrade.
Starcast.
Starcast.
I was like, what? WCW's back?
Yeah, Starcast. Comrade, hit me up.
Yeah, let us cook.
Lovely man, Comrade Thompson.
I've never met him, but he seems like a nice guy.
I think when I approached him the last Starcast, he thought I was a crazy fan. So I was like, Comrade. And then he turned around, he was like, oh, hey there, buddy. And I was like, oh, it's Adam from WhatCulture. He was like, oh, because they very kindly took us out there. He was like, let's go for a beer. And we never got to do it. So, Comrade, here's an open invitation. If you want to fly us out again, or if we could try and organise to go to Texas.
We asked first, so we get to go first. Everyone else. My boss is free there, never mind. But yeah, let's. They've made over $1 million. The public on sale yesterday for All In happened, or was it the day before? I don't remember.
All I know is Big Boom AJ was there.
Yeah, Bryan Danielson was there lying about never wrestling again or something.
He's retired, who cares?
Yeah, he was like, someone asked him, Danielson, you can have one more match? And he was like, I might have 75. Hang
on, pretends to be shocked.
Yeah, he's a little rascal, isn't he? He's a little rat bag.
Yeah.
But yes, 1.25 million so far, according to Dave and AEW. This is their third highest gate in company history already, and that would be behind the 2 Wembley shows.
Yeah.
Makes sense. But it would be their all-time highest gate in North America so far.
Yeah.
So it's notable because the first All-In show, did 10 milli. Lil Wayne was there 10 times. And then we had 6 Lil Waynes this year in London. Dave Meltzer doesn't know the total amount of tickets sold. I'm sure WrestleTix will have something soon.
Someone awesome will just make something up on Twitter.
Yeah.
Either
They've lost 50
They might have made
million.
1.25 million, but they've only sold 6 tickets.
Yeah, but they're paying Mercedes money, $2 million a minute.
Yeah.
How are they going to afford? They're going out of business.
How about we try and just say, oh, this is good news for them.
Yeah.
And not say, well, I hate them for no apparent reason.
So the Dave reckons that the much of these tickets so far are like the big high priced ones, like the front row and all that packages, suites, whatever.
Looking at you, Larry Robb.
Hey Larry, what a legend. I love Larry, man. This is happening in July. 12th July. It's gonna be hot as balls over there. And yeah, Starcast is happening around it as well. So
Yes, not Starcade, as I said.
remember the first Starcast? They almost booked the flipping Dead Man.
That's a result to
And
booking
then-
us instead.
Yeah, and then the Fed was like,
And then Tamatonga attacked us. That was a good all good
yeah.
week.
I haven't seen Phil since.
Yeah. This is awesome. Look, they are not performing in your back garden. Well, unless you live in the stadium in, what is it, Fort Worth? Yeah. So how about if you don't like this news, you just ignore it and move on.
Yeah.
It's good news.
Yeah.
1 million tickets sold or 1 million money made, whatever. I don't know.
Stadium looks cool. Like, it looks like a cool venue.
Can't wait to see it in person.
Hell
As
yeah.
I said, we'll be there.
We
We might be there.
I mean,
probably won't be there.
we need to get some pictures made.
Yeah. But, Andy, what don't you like about Cody Rhodes?
He is anti-Scotland.
Okay.
Yeah, he hates
I don't
the
like that he's
Scots.
so fat. No,
He's
we're joking, of course. Someone who isn't joking, though, is Kevin Owens, who's revealed the 3 things he hates about Cody Rhodes. He hates the whole quarterback moniker thing, his tracksuit with QB. Says he's basically just calling himself that. No one else is calling him a QB. He hates his lavish lifestyle. Oh, he can turn around and say, Kevin Owens has got a Lambo and he's there with a personal driver and a tour bus and all that. But the thing he hates most about world champion Cody Rhodes, the man who has changed this industry for the better, is his bleached blonde hair influence. I will read the quote verbatim because I don't want to get this wrong. The third thing I don't like about him, he has this bleached blonde hair, which is not his natural colour, and that's fine for him. What's happening is all over America, I've noticed parents bleaching their children's hair so they can look like Cody. You'll see it every week when he comes out. These parents are shoving their child at Cody and they have the jacket, they have the bleached blonde hair. That's not good. These chemicals in your kid's hair, I think, is promoting a very unhealthy habit that Americans specifically are putting their kids through.
Chemicals in your kid's hair is one step away from there are microchips in your vaccines.
Yes.
Like,
But I'll allow this because it's Kevin Owens.
it's very funny.
He's brilliant.
It's very funny.
I'm more and more leaning towards the Dadley Boys school of thought of, should he take the belt on Saturday?
Yeah, he should. Maybe he should win, and maybe Sammy should win it from him at WrestleMania, and maybe The Rock should go away.
I disagree with that last point, but other than that,
yeah. Well, I mean, then The Rock and Cody can fight for the real title. That's the People's Championship.
if they switch the title to Kevin Owens, I'm not joking. Potentially, you have about 6 main events for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, just off the top of my head, that was just the men's division. That's disregarding everything else that could happen.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
That's why I think it's political season, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Backstage. And look, there were some
dressed up.
There were some well-informed Twitter follows who were maybe insinuating this.
I saw this. I saw this. A friend of the channel. This was stopping someone.
He gets enough BS from psychopaths, so I won't. But you know, he knows. He knows. He's a good guy. Never had anything but nice exchanges with that guy. Like, just
bloke.
a pleasure to knows his stuff. Is very nice and personable. Good guy. Anyway.
Unrelated onto this isn't the person that Andy was talking about there. Shout out to Jonathan Davenport, who sent us a lovely message last week regarding our coverage of the New Day stuff.
Big John, man. Legend
Thanks,
of the game. Thank you, John. Hey, thank you for tuning in today.
Whoa, where are you going? Where are you going?
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere.
Away. Don't go away. Look at this sucker.
Yeah, click on it.
Right here. Click that.
Go on.
It'll make your Christmas dreams come true. But unless, like, you want us to give you $1 million.
Yeah, I can't do that. Sorry. Bye.
No.